afternoon. Just got in from fishing. The cool's over and we're back to being hot and windy. Water's, bumping up toward the mid 70s. Probably gonna be, who knows what it'll be tomorrow. Okay, so in this month's Texas Saltwater Fishing Magazine, I talk about something that a lot of people are gonna might be controversial, but it's on corkies and soft dines and why they're so much more popular in the cooler months than they are in the warmer months. First of all, let's understand this. I've got buddies of mine that throw them year round. They're effective baits year round, and here's why. Because they're 3 to 5 inches. What does the 3 to 5 inches have to do with anything? That is the average size bait fish that we find in most game fish that eat bait fish, like especially trout. Redfish have something a little bit smaller most of the time because they eat smaller stuff on an average. But during the winter months, the big bait migrates to deep water. The bigger trout stay shallow. All that's left is big horse mullet, really big stuff. What they're really looking for, what they really like, and this is where you get the corky thump, is they want that 3.5 to 5 inch bait. That's preferred. It digests easily, they swallow it easily, they get it in their mouth easy. It's just easier bait for them to catch, eat, and digest. And in the wintertime, when it gets really cold, digestion slows, just like it does in the summertime, okay? So the big bait, big fish theory at times does work, but more times than not, the 3 to 5 inch bait is gonna be better. The reason we know that is, if it was a bigger bait worked better all the time, these would be a lot bigger. They'd be bigger, okay? Do we see trout with big mullet in their stomach? Absolutely. Big enough to choke them. Big enough for reds to choke on them. But that's usually in periods of extreme cold when they're stacked in there with those big pods of big, large bait, and out of necessity, they choke one down. They prefer something smaller, 3 to 5 inches. That's why we see a real upswing in the corky and the soft dine bite as it gets cooler and as small bait fish leave the shallows, leaving only big bait fish. Okay, read the article. It's really good. It's just my opinion. And it's good for whatever that is. All right. Okay. Thanks for reading the magazine. Hope all of you are having a good winter. As always, if you find it inside yourself to let these fish go, that'd be great. If you need a few for supper, that's okay too. All right. Have a good one.